Okay, so before we get into the video, bear with me, losing my voice. I've got some type of sickness going on, but I did want to get this video up. Kyle Juszczyk back to the Niners on a 2-year deal. The move happened this morning. Haven't really been able to get the video up. Been at work all day. However, they re-signed Juice this morning to a 2-year, $8 million deal days after releasing him. He's getting $7 million guaranteed. And Juice reportedly took less money to remain with the 49ers, where he's played for the last 8 years, than what he had been offered by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Really, in all reality, even Tim Kawakami said it, it never really made sense for both parties to, I guess, go their separate ways. And here's the thing. Obviously, I think when you look at it in the grand scheme of things, he's older. He doesn't do nearly as much for this offense as he used to, and it's not like he really ever had like a massive role within the 49ers offense. But fact of the matter is he's a veteran locker room presence on this team. He wears the captain patch for a reason. And look, he's always fit the 49ers system. He's good for the running game. So I'm not mad at this. I've always been a big fan of Juice and what he's brought to the team. But yeah, man, I definitely think a 2-year, $8 million contract is fine for me. It pretty much has no effect on the 49ers salary cap situation. And I will say too, he did take, he was due like $4.6 million in 2026, in 2025. This 2-year contract means that he's going to be making less in 2025 due to the revamped deal that they're bringing him back on. So obviously he was cut, which completely voided his salary for 2025. But yeah, man, Juice is back. And again, he takes less money to rejoin with the 49ers from what Pittsburgh offered him. And again, they get him back at a lower annual price than his original deal, but he's got more guaranteed money with it. And that kind of reflects both the cost efficiency that the Niners are striving for, and, kind of an acknowledgement that, Juszczyk is a foundational pillar of this team. So I think it's a win-win for both teams. Would I have been mad or kicking myself if they didn't bring him back? No. But I think given, how well he is liked on the team, he's a locker room guy, one of the leaders of the team. To get him back at a cheap deal like this for the next 2 years, I'm fine with. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of the Juice signing. Again, I definitely think that, this is, a lot of people are like pissed off about this. I'm not one of them, to be completely honest. Do I think the 49ers are kind of going against the theme that they want to get younger and faster and this and that? Yes and no. It's not like Juice is in a playmaker type of position. He's a fullback. He'll be good for the running game to block for Christian McCaffrey in the running back room. And everybody's thinking that, everybody's kind of thinking that this is, a stupid move and that we should have released him, and that it's not necessarily cost efficient and things like that. David Lombardi put out an interesting tweet today, basically implying that the 49ers re-signing Juice did not change the 49ers' long-term salary cap situation at all. The $3.6 million in dead money associated with cutting Juice on Monday would have been split between 2025 and 2026 had he not been cut. So the release simply made all of the 3.6 million hit in 2025 instead of in both years. And then obviously the re-signing then added a new separate deal to the 49ers books. But since cap space all year comes from the same large pool, and the 49ers approximately have 50 million of it this year, the relocation of the money, I guess you could say, or the reallocation of dead money that would have hit in 2026 anyway is irrelevant. So it didn't really change the salary cap situation whatsoever. And obviously he's a fan favorite too. I mean, on top of him being a leader, a good blocker, and the run game and things like that, he's a fan favorite. So I'm sure majority of Niner fans out there, are probably pretty happy to see this news. But, Juice retains his title as the longest tenured 49er. And I think this is a win-win. You got him back super cheap. You're getting him back cheaper than what he would have made in 2025. I get it's a 2-year deal, but still, he's one of the veteran, locker room guys of this team. He's not old to the point where he can't do anything. Like, he can still block, and he can catch a ball or two here or there. So it's a win-win for me. I'm not one of the Niner fans that are or one of the people in the media that are bashing this move. Do I think it is going against what their goal is in terms of getting younger? Yes and no. Like, again, he's a fullback. Like, it's not like this is a wide receiver or a running back or something like that. This guy's a fullback. And again, bringing him back on a less annual money deal, but with more guaranteed money is like exactly what the 49ers are striving for. And, again, it's an acknowledgement that Juice is a foundational pillar of this team. So it just reflects both the cost efficiency and him being a foundational pillar of the team. So win-win in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Sorry if my voice is annoying or anything like that. Hopefully this can get better over the next couple days. I might take a day or two off just to try and heal it a little more, but I definitely wanted to get this video out for you guys. So, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. As always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.